The Bodiam Castle was built in 1385 near Roberts Bridge in East Sussex, England. This castle was built as extra protection for Edward Dallin Greig's house, and it was later turned into a castle. This castle was built because a fleet of 1,200 ships from France came to England, which sent the whole population into a panic. The Bodiam Castle is a concentric castle and one of the only true quadrangular castles. The castle is made of sandstone, and a couple of the famous features are its circular towers at each corner, its iconic moat, and its bridge. The castle is fairly small, only about 500 feet in its perimeter, and about 65 feet tall. The Bodiam Castle had about 17 rooms. To start, each tower had a wall walk for guards to make sure nobody was trying to attack the castle. There was also a pantry, a granary, and a buttery to store drinks and food. There were slaves' quarters and a slave's kitchen for the slaves to work, sleep, and make food for themselves. There was also a regular kitchen for the other people, and a place for the other people to stay. There was also knights' quarters and an armory for the knights to stay and to hold the armor. There was also a chapel in this castle, and they had a great hall. Next, I will be talking about the surrounding town. To start, the town had two different places to grow crops. They had a farmland for the autumn and a farmland for the spring. They did this so the crops would stay fresh throughout the year. The town also had a market and a bakery, so they would always have fresh goods and meats. There were 3 wells throughout this town to supply the water, which came from the Rother River, their main water supply. There was also stables to keep horses and other cattle, and a blacksmith. The town also had housing for people that did not stay inside of the castle. Most of these people that had the housing outside of the castle were fairly poor, or not rich enough to stay inside of the castle. Finally, there was a road system that connected all of this stuff together so people could get around the town easy.